Hey everyone, my name is Juan Esteban Garcia, and in this video I'm going to teach you a trick in which you will learn how to travel internationally without needing a return ticket. And what I mean by that is that I don't know if you've had the situation in the past in which you want to travel to another country because you want to visit a friend or because you want to visit a relative and you're not sure how long you're going to stay. Maybe because you just want to test the waters and see something like, okay, if I'm having a good time, then I'll probably stay a few weeks. But if the trip is really boring or if something comes up, then I'll just go back home earlier than what I had in mind. And it's nice to have that flexibility, but the problem is that when you're going to travel internationally, in most cases, you need to show proof that you are returning to your country, and usually what they ask for is to see a ticket, the ticket that you're going to use to return to your country, a ticket that shows that you are leaving the country and that you are not going to overstay. In the case that you have a visa, that you are not going to overstay your visa. But in this video I'm going to teach you how to overcome that limitation. Okay, so before we dive right in, I'm going to explain to you why this trick works. So all airlines have policies. There are some policies such as the cancellation policy, the refund policy, the modification policies, baggage policies, and so on and so forth. What we're going to do in this case is that we're going to use the cancellation policy to our advantage. And what I mean by that is that most airlines will let you make any changes or cancellations to a reservation that you make in the following 24 hours. So if I purchase a ticket today, the next 24 hours, I will have the option to make any changes or to completely cancel the ticket without having to pay any fines or any penalties. They will just refund 100% of the money that I paid. So there are also some other things that we're going to take into account because it's not only 24 hours, but you also have to be careful with the dates, but that's something that I'm going to explain later in this video. But for now, I just want you to realize that that's what we're going to use, that we're going to use the cancellation policy. So let me explain to you step by step how to make this trick work. The first step is to buy a ticket to your destination. So let's say that you're traveling from New York to Paris and you already know the dates. So let's say that you're traveling within 20 days. So all you gotta do is to buy a ticket, but be careful because it has to be a one-way ticket. That's all you need for now. The second step is to buy a cancelable and refundable return ticket. Okay, so let's say that you're traveling tomorrow to Paris, and so what you have to do is that before the actual trip, let's say that your travel departs at 2 p.m. and you probably have to be at the airport 2-3 hours before, so you probably have to be there at 11 a.m. So my suggestion is that you buy this return ticket between 9 and 10 a.m. That way you're going to have enough time to make any changes or cancellations, because as I told you before, you're going to have a 24-hour period to make any cancellations without paying any penalties, and in those cases they will refund 100% of your money. But you gotta be careful because you could purchase a ticket, but the only way in which they will not charge any penalties is if the reservation that you make is 7 days or more before the scheduled departure date. So let's say that you're traveling today, and the ticket that you're going to buy has to be, I would suggest you to buy something like a ticket that is going to depart in 9 or 10 days. That way you are completely sure that you are not going to like break this policy that they have, and you might end up paying money. So once you have this ticket, you're just going to print it, or you're just gonna get it ready, because this is the ticket when they ask you at the airport, like, where is your return ticket or where is your return date? This is the ticket that you're going to use as proof that you are not going to overstay and that you already have plans to return or to leave the country. The third and final step is to cancel the return ticket that you purchased. Okay, so in the example that we were using, we were traveling to Paris. So let's say that we already arrived to Paris, we are already there, and we have to go through immigration to legalize our entry to this country. So once we go through immigration, they will probably ask for proof that you are leaving the country, and what they will usually do is that they will ask for a ticket, for a return ticket. So what you're going to do is that you will just show them the ticket that you purchased, and once they legalize your entry and they put a stamp on your passport, and once you are officially admitted into the country, then what you're going to do is that you're just gonna go to pick up your luggage if that's the case, and then you can just connect to the Wi-Fi of the airport, and you're going to cancel the ticket that you purchased, because since we have a 24-hour period, hopefully your trip didn't take longer than that, so you can just go straight to the website, enter your reservation code, and cancel the ticket without paying any fines, and they will refund 100% of the money that you paid. I want to show you now the cancellation policies of some airlines, so that you can see that what you're doing is completely legal and that you're not going to have any problems executing this trick. Okay, so first you're seeing United. As you can see, they have a 24-hour flexible booking policies, and it says here that their policy allows the flexibility to make changes to select reservations within 24 hours of purchasing your ticket without incurring change fees if you made your purchase 1 week or more prior to the original scheduled departure flight. So you gotta be careful with that, because as long as you don't break that rule, then you're not going to have any problems with the refund. It's the same thing with Spirit. You can see here that it says that you can make modifications or cancellations within 24 hours of original booking for free if the reservation is made 7 days or more before a scheduled departure date. It's the same thing with Air Canada. Well, you're seeing here the Spanish version, but they have the same policy, and the policy that American Airlines has is very similar, but they are even more flexible, because it says here that you have up to 24 hours from the time of ticket purchase for a refund if you book at least 2 days prior to departure. So most airlines have a 7 days policy, but they only have a 2 days policy, so it's even better. Okay guys, that was the trick. I hope you really like it and you find it very useful. Listen, if you like this video, don't forget to click like and also to subscribe to this channel, because I will be releasing more content and more videos that you will love. If you have any questions, please leave your comment below this video, because I will be answering all of them. Thank you very much for your time, and see you soon.